Hi, hello, and welcome to Quantum Healing Hands Tarot. Today we are looking at a special gift that is going to arrive by your birthday. This is timeless, so whenever you're watching this, it will be the birthday that is following. If your birthday is today, happy birthday. Mine was yesterday, and so that's what inspired me to do this. If it's today, then this is a gift that is showing up right now. If your birthday is in a month, it'll be a month. A year, 9 months, this is a gift that'll be there in 9 months. So whenever your birthday is from the time of your reading, that's when this gift is coming to you. So I'm really excited to get started today. We have 3 very juicy piles to choose from. The first pile is with a green candle, and the second one's the blue candle, and the third one's a pink candle. If you have already made your selection and you know what you want, go ahead and click the timestamp down below in the description box. If you still need some time, let's go ahead and walk through some steps to pick the pile for what gift you're getting by your birthday. Let's start by taking 3 deep breaths. Fantastic. So you can choose a pile by picking one of your favorite colors, by which pile looks the best, which one stands out the most, if one of them is like kind of dancing or wiggling in your eyes. The method I use is I take the deep breaths, I close my eyes, and I ask my higher self for the pile I should get. And I will typically see a number in my mind's eye as if I had been staring at a light. Like when I close my eyes, it stands out in that way. So that's my method. Go with whatever you need. You can pause the video, but go with your instinct. Honestly, the first answer that comes to you is pretty often it. So if you start rationalizing and questioning it, that's when we get all over the place. So I am so excited to start this pile. Pick a pile timeless tarot reading for the gift that is coming to you by your birthday. Let's get started. Hi, pile 1. Happy birthday, and I am so excited to do this reading for you. Your birthday may not be today, but this is the gift that is coming to you on your next birthday. So you chose the green candle. Green is the heart chakra, usually represents a lot of like money and abundance. So maybe you're hoping for love to come into your life or money. Those can usually overcross each other. So we're going to move this off to the side. I should start and say, so we're gonna let you make a birthday wish, and we're gonna light the candle. Okay? Yeah. So go ahead and find that wish that is in your heart and make it. So now you're not going to be able to blow this out, but I am going to let this burn down until it seals it, and then it's going to be like your wish in a jar, and I'll seal it. And then I'll keep it on my little shelf. So make a wish. let's get started. So the first card up is going to be the gift coming for you on your birthday. What is coming to you on your birthday? So as the candle quickly burns, which is kind of representative here. So maybe you are going to get to talk to someone who you haven't talked to in a long time. Maybe somebody who you've been kind of estranged from, a family member, a friend, could be a loved one. But somebody that you miss, you feel like something happened where you guys stopped talking, some sort of regret. But yeah, it's coming soon, your birthday. So whenever that is, but you're going to be talking to somebody who you lost touch with. And so trying to see, no, yeah, that's, so I was trying to see if it's any sort of other kind of thing. And I could see, because like not everyone has or cares for relationships with people, so maybe something you lost out on, something you were going after that you really cared about, something you attempted to do didn't succeed, and you're gonna get a chance to do that again. You're gonna get to do that. The thing that you thought was done, it is not, and it is here. So let's look at the thing you want to release from the year. What are you trying to leave behind? It's your birthday, new year, new you. Am I right? Let's look at the thing that I know you want to release from the year before. The Emperor definitely reads right now just kind of as a straightforward, you're happy to release some sort of father figure man in your life. It could be a partner, but I'm getting more the sense somebody who really could even like be a boss, but you're kind of trying to leave that energy behind. I feel like you had a really tumultuous year with this person. It's Frankenstein. That monster, we know it's not their fault, but, they'll still kill a little girl. And I think you're trying to, like, maybe you guys have made peace, but you need to keep peace of mind. So you're kind of like, I'm leaving you here. I'm leaving you here, and I'm moving on. Oh, look, the candle. Yeah. The previous year, I think, has been a lot harder on you than you expected. Maybe you're an Aries. So, kind of soon to the time period I'm filming this. But again, this is timeless. Whenever you're seeing this, it's the birthday gift coming to you. And this is what you're leaving behind. You're saying goodbye to this monster. And we all know that everyone becomes that way for a reason, but that is not your responsibility. This person's being watched over. They're taken care of. Yeah. All right. let's see. So the thing that you want to release from this year, and so how to do this. So how? We know that we want to walk away from this person, but how? 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. Yeah, so this is the year before 4. The 5 that's coming up. Yeah. There you go. Look, in the green matches the Frankenstein. It always comes together. So, yeah, the 4. Last year was a very 4 year for you. The 4 of Cups usually shows a gift being handed over from the heavens. And, you know, there's a you're not happy to leave this person. You don't want to chain up somebody and say, stay. I'm not coming back, but you have to stay. Like, that makes me so sad and breaks my heart. And I think this is a heartbreaking time. I see a lot of sadness. I don't see this as the same person, particularly. But maybe this is kind of all a linked event. Maybe you haven't been talking to somebody because of whatever happened with this person. Or this person's just been causing too many issues and you just have to kind of put it aside. Reevaluate what this person is in your life, who they are in your life, and that will start the process and the healing for moving on, for leaving this energy in the year behind you. What we have next is the thing that you are secretly wishing for. Maybe for your birthday, maybe for, but this is the thing you're wishing for. Like a secret, like this is the, you know, the birthday gift you're actually wishing for. Oh, makes me sad. You're wishing for harmony. Oh my gosh, like tears coming to my eyes. Oh wow, I feel that. Wanting harmony within the family is perfectly okay, and that's actually beautiful that that's what you're wishing for. That's what you want to show up in your life, is harmony in your family. I feel that the King of Shells, the Emperor, this is strong father energy. Doesn't have to be, but we all know the seahorse carries the babies after, you know, impregnating the female seahorse, and the daddy seahorse carries them. So I'm definitely seeing that. You just want balance. You want to be able to hold on, like seahorses wrap their tail around sea plants so they don't float away. I kind of see this person like a seahorse. Like, they're kind of ill-equipped to do much. They don't have really arms or even legs. Like like I see maybe somebody literally having to put their father in a old folks home, senior center, assisted living. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's kind of that sort of struggle. And that weighs a lot on people. The way to achieve this harmony the way to receive this harmony in your life, to put it simply, is an attitude change. Not like attitude adjustment. But I think this sadness kind of has to evolve. It's time to kind of change the way you act. Like, you can't change this, but you have the power to control how you react to a situation. Not even necessarily your initial emotional reaction, but how you move forward after a situation is up to you. I feel like you've been standing around just being sad for a long time. I feel like whatever's been happening here in your family dynamic, you know, maybe it's a friend family dynamic, but it's close. And now you've just, I feel like the last year since your previous birthday, it's just been sad. And you've just been reflecting a lot on all this kind of like the Three of Cups is friendship. Like the visual of the Three of Cups is always like three people in a circle with their cups in the air, drinking, partying, being happy. And I feel like you've lost that. And that's the gift that's coming on in. Don't forget, you have whatever's spilled, you still have something left. And that's coming in swiftly. We all know that Janice doesn't ever disappear truly. So whoever this person is that you lost touch with, I feel like you guys by your birthday are going to start talking again. And maybe they're going to help you kind of process what this, maybe you are going to start talking again because of whatever's happening with this person over here. You know what I mean? Because this is going to take, you know, meditation, private time, really, really reflecting on this relationship that has put you in a place that all you want is harmony. You're not asking for money. You're not asking for fame. You want peace in your family. And I respect that and I feel that. But you have to kind of change the way you are acting with it, looking at it. All right. So we now know the gift that is coming to you, the thing you're wanting to release and how to do that, the thing you're secretly wanting and how to get it. But now, who are you becoming by this birthday? Oh, my deepest apologies. Okay. I knew I pulled the same deck for these two. So these both are what you're secretly wanting, and this is how to get it, which this is actually even better because you're saying, I want my attitude to change. I want my attitude to change. I don't want to be this way. I just want a happy, peaceful, loving family. And so you've been kind of secretly been thinking about how you view things. So no, this is even better because that's not really going to help you. Like, I'm sure you were listening to that going, yeah, I'm aware. Thank you. I'm aware of my attitude. Can I get a little more information? You can. You can. You can. These two cards represent being at a standstill. And I think that's actually what it's kind of telling you to do, is you can't actively change your attitude towards life by just wishing, right? That's what I was kind of saying. I think you're getting, I feel like you have ideas on how to adjust, and you don't possibly work through them enough. Maybe it doesn't work fast enough, or you did it a couple times and it worked great, but you didn't keep it up. That's kind of what this is saying, is they're actually saying you don't need to come up with any new ideas. You like we discussed, I think you're aware that your attitude towards life is possibly what has been creating an unharmonious balance. One of the hardest things to accept is that we're creating our reality, good and bad. And so there's a lot of things you can do and books you can read. The book that I read that really started to help me change my attitude towards life was a book by Dr. Joe Dispenza called How to Lose Your Mind, and I think Find a New One or Get a New One. But that book saved my life and healed me and helped me really get on this journey of changing my attitude towards life. And I feel like I experience so much more harmony now. But I knew instinctively kind of what I had to do and knew it wasn't going to happen by itself. So it took me an entire year's time of just slowly reading this book and being conscious every day about my reactions towards everyday situations. Being aware of how you are responding to life is actually what's going to help you change how you respond to life. but it doesn't happen overnight. It is not very fast. And so these bad boys are saying, just don't do anything right now. Like, don't try and come up with other ideas. You actually know exactly what to do to receive this peaceful energy in your life. You know what I mean? All right. I am so sorry for that little mishap, but now we are going to find out who you are becoming by this birthday. Very exciting. The way forward is illuminated. Be the change you wish to see. Don't just talk, embody your message to the world. No one can know everything, so learn from trusted others or elders. By illuminating our shadows, we understand ourselves and our behaviors more deeply. The way the craftsman runs his hands over the wood and knows what is already within. As the creation floats on the surface, lit from within, the knowledge of both appears, obvious for those that would see, I and Kanaz. By your next birthday, you're going to fully understand and comprehend this. You're going to fully comprehend and understand, oh, I've been allowing myself to react to these situations, and therefore this is how the situations have been turning out. This card says that you actually have the knowledge inside already, and you know exactly who you want to be. So by your birthday, you're going to have such a strength and security and a light. You're going to be able to see the way. And you're going to feel so strong. Strength comes in many different packages, and it's not always muscle. You're going to feel emotionally strong. You've been releasing this. You are creating this. This exciting thing is coming into your life. And by the time this is all healing and rounding up, you're going to just sitting there and having a knowing is such a great feeling. And I don't mean about the future. I don't mean about other people. But knowing why you're doing what you're doing, your intentions, that's kind of what starts to bring harmony. I feel like whatever this energy was, this person, job possibly, it frequently put you in a position where you weren't even able to think for yourself. You're getting to a place where you're learning to trust your intuition and your inner voice. I'm kind of seeing if you have a place that you can go to be completely submerged in water, whether it's like a pool, your own bathtub, or a lake or river, I just kind of feel you need to go to a body of water and submerge yourself. And water is transmutable and is fantastic for energy exchange. Like speaking your wishes into your water before you drink it will manifest it. Go to a body of water and visualize, like when you stick a tea bag in hot water and how it excretes. Imagine all the energies inside of you that you don't want to be a part of you. Watch it release. Like a like a seahorse releasing all the babies in its tummy. Just like you just need to let it all out. Maybe you're pregnant right now and you're actually about to give birth, and you're kind of thinking you're maybe not ready. Maybe you're afraid. Wow, this is a heavy message for a new mother, new parents in particular. You're trying to move on from this old authoritative figure, maybe the way your parents were trying to tell you how to have kids and how you need to raise them. You're like, I don't like the way you raised me. I don't want to listen to you. And this is about your birthday, but maybe it's actually meaning your birthday, the day you're giving birth. Wow. And it could be soon. Maybe you've tried to have babies before and it hasn't been successful, and now you're having two babies? Two babies? We're having two babies? Maybe. Wow, that's cool. Just seeing all that. So maybe you're somebody who has family issues that you're just wanting to be done with. You just want to wake up and know you're not gonna get a phone call from some family member about some horrific event. You just want that peace. And I think you actually already know what to do, so you don't have to do anything. Or you don't have to come up with any new ideas. Just you're working through a lot right now. And then this other very vivid message I'm getting of someone who is getting ready to give birth, and they are worried about, are they going to be able to do this? They didn't enjoy the way their parents were. But you know, it's going to come so naturally to you. Wow, pile one. This was such a little exciting surprise. I enjoyed this so much. I'm excited for you and this new life you're having. Whether it's giving birth or rebirth for yourself. Move on from this. From this. You have goodness coming in soon. And I feel like you know exactly what to do. Pile 1, green candle. Happy birthday. I'm so excited for this gift that is coming to you. If you liked this video, you can go ahead and give the little thumbs up button a click. And if you loved it, I would appreciate having you join my channel and be a part of this as I continue to grow and read. I hope you enjoyed, and I really hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Happy birthday and welcome. Today we are looking at the gifts that are coming to you by your birthday. Whether your birthday is today, happy birthday, or it is next week, next month, or just past and you are already starting the new cycle. This is for your next birthday. Unless it's today. But if it's yesterday, we are moving on, and this is for your next birthday. All right, I feel like I'm being redundant. You chose the blue candle. Communication. Singing. Do you have a wish to be a singer? All right. Well, you get to make a wish. And you won't get to blow it out, but it will go out here. And I will seal the wish. And I'll keep it here, but just know it goes with my collection of wish jars. Where I make wishes regularly, put them in jars, and ask the universe to transmute that energy out. So, that's a little further explanation. So let's get started. Make a wish. Right. All right, pile 2. So the first cards are the gifts that are coming to you for your birthday and will be there by then. So you got a little bit of a story coming in, okay? Let's go through it. Took me a minute. It's a big story, but I kind of want to read it properly and intuitively. So, the gift that is coming to you by your next birthday, it seems you are settling. Seems like you're settling something some sort of event that happens, some sort of conflict that maybe you won an argument with somebody, but in the end, what's really winning an argument? And so maybe you are kind of coming, maybe it's like maybe the fight, the battle is over. And so it's a gift because you miss this person. And so, yeah, the fight's gonna kind of resolve itself. Maybe it happened, like, and so whenever the situation happened, maybe the resolving will be 2 months after that, your birthday. So 2 months before your birthday, you may get in a big fight with a friend, and really all you want is your friend to be there for your birthday. So I see it all working out, whatever happened. Something that is going to also come to you by your birthday is huge success with something. I wonder if this kind of sparked whatever fight this was. Like, maybe you're doing really well and your friend found it really hard to see. It's a lot of acknowledgement you're getting. And so maybe you just won a really big award, or you landed the job you wanted, and this person is kind of having a hard time with that. Or maybe they knew you were going after it, because by your birthday, you are just going to be, you're going to be doing great. You're going to be super, super successful with this thing you've been going after that I have a feeling people have been actually kind of jealous over. And it possibly caused a fight. So it's been a lot of work to get there. And it's kind of this story I see of you have something really big going on and it kind of causes a fight. By your birthday, the fight will kind of be resolved, but you have so much success coming in, and you've kind of had to put up with just unnecessary jealousy and lack of understanding for you, that by your birthday you honestly you might be able to just walk away from this energy entirely. Maybe not the friendship, but kind of just putting that boundary up of, look, I if you want to be my friend, but I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to constantly go into these fights with you where I'm going to win and you're going to get hurt, and I don't want to hurt you. You're my friend, but if you don't support me in what I'm doing, then I just need to walk away. Just walk away. Just walk away. It's true. So yeah, by your birthday, some sort of kind of petty fight over your obvious absolute success You're gonna put up those boundaries, and you're gonna say, look, I'm kind of done with that. If you want to be my friend, be my friend. If not, kick rocks. Am I right? So, yay. The next card we have is the thing that you want to release from this previous year. Okay. So what is the thing you are trying to leave behind? Also another story. You got a thick pile. Well, for starters, judgment. This card doesn't actually always mean judgment. It can mean second chances. Definitely connecting to these. This petty fight. Yeah, but in a simple sense, yes. They judge you. These friends judge you and they villainize you, and you have given them so many chances. You have forgiven them so many times, and they're never not going to make you out to be somebody who you actually aren't. And you're just like, I kind of want to release that. You are completing something. You know, maybe you wrapped up a movie, a project, a job, something you've been working towards, you're wrapping up, and you're kind of thinking, I want to leave this behind me. I want to leave last year's work behind me. I have new work ahead of me. I have new creations. I have new friendships. Obviously. I've worked really hard. Just... I think you are leaving behind kind of... So hear me out on this. I feel like you're leaving your childish ways behind you. Because at first it was the words like childlike, but those aren't bad things. But you are maybe those schoolyard fights. You're kind of done with them. You just kind of want to be at peace and enjoy yourself and, you know, let the skeletons of your past lay and just enjoy life. You kind of just want to leave that crap behind. And, so yeah, I see you leaving just the kind of schoolyard antics behind you. You're kind of like, hey, I'm growing up. I'm moving on. Your stupid ways, I'm done. It's clear. The next thing you are leaving behind is I feel like you've always kind of had to be the lion tamer. You know, you're the one who has to calm the beast. I think you're kind of done putting yourself in these dangerous situations. These just situations that are kind of killing your future and your career. Like you are strong, you are successful, and you know that. That's, I think, what's causing the issues is some people are jealous, resentful, and you're kind of just like, I'm done. I'm done being the lion tamer. You are done with people throwing their crap at you. You're just kind of done at spinning the wheel. You're like, I want consistency. I want to know that if you're my friend today, be my friend tomorrow. Don't let life and things that are changing every situation I'm done waiting to be scared. You are this big elephant and they are just a little tiny mouse. Yet somehow they cause fights, yet somehow there's been some drama, and you're just kind of wanting to leave that behind. Done with these sword fights. You're done. You're done fighting. You're done trying to have to control the situation. You're done giving second chances. You're like, look, I'm accomplishing shit. Do you see that? I don't need people who are going to just keep taking. And let me tell you, if you are succeeding, you're only coming into more and they're only going to want to take more from you. Okay? How to release it? So the way you're going to be able to release this energy is being in control over your emotions, which I kind of get the sense that you do have that. I have the feeling that you really are able to address a situation and know when it's not worth your time and energy. You know what I mean? Because the King of Cups is sitting on a turbulent sea. Truth is he will sacrifice himself before he ever lets anyone take him down. He has full control over the situation. And I think it's just going to be about trusting your emotions and your instincts. I don't know if trusting your emotions is the right word. Trusting your instincts, though. Because you have a great gift coming by your birthday. And it looks like you are ready by this birthday to just let this crap go. And I think you have that power. I think you can. You are actually such you have a very kind energy. But I also get the sense you are nice until people give you a reason not to be. Yeah. You need to be the emotionally mature one here, because I think you're kind of moving on from people who are not. So the next thing we have is, what are you secretly wishing for? Is it a secret though? I think the reason why this is kind of a secret is because generally I think you like to give the impression to people that you are more work-oriented and money-oriented. But I think you are secretly wanting possibly a family, you know. Wait, oh, this is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles doesn't not represent that. But, okay, that's maybe what it is I'm kind of seeing it as like, you're not really telling people you want this money to build a life, to have a family. I think you kind of stand alone and you kind of give that energy of like, I don't need anybody. I have everything I need. I am successful and I'm wealthy. I think you're kind of secretly though not expressing fully like why, what you're actually what you're actually like going after. You kind of make it seem like you are just driven, but there's more to it. And the way to do this, the way you're going to achieve this, you're going to kind of need to put yourself in situations that are going to teach you how to get there. I have a feeling that by removing this sort of friend, I feel like you maybe haven't been exactly in the environment of family. You probably don't hang out with many people who have kids, and I feel like you could I want to say attempt at babysitting. Honestly, because all it takes is that one kid who is unlike any other kid that can make you realize like, oh, I didn't want kids, but if I could have my own kid, maybe I just don't like other people's kids. But you're going to grow through challenges, and I think these challenges are going to come from kind of practice being in different environments. Maybe change up your game plan. I feel like you've kind of been like money, 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 and you got it. Check. What's the next challenge for you? Because I have a feeling you are, you feel like you have faced many challenges and accomplished them and overcome them. You probably are in super great health. Like I said, you probably have great money, your home. all these things, you've traveled. I feel like you think like, what else is there? I see that. But there's this secret wish of, you don't want to be alone. Nobody's actually getting all this money and stuff just so that they can be by themselves. So I say start putting yourself in more challenging situations. Change it up. What is the next challenge for you? If you have any siblings with kids, I would highly recommend hanging out with them. If you have any friends you know with kids. And if it's not kids, maybe you just keep hearing the word kid and you're like, I don't want those. But you do want a family, partner, and a pet. Partner, pet, and pelican. I think that could be what you're hoping and dreaming for, and it's a little bit of a secret. I think you just need to put yourself in different situations and challenge that part of you. Like maybe you're like, I can't share my space. Well, then we're gonna learn new techniques on how to communicate that you may not know how to share your space very well. But the cool thing is when you find the right person, these things become a lot easier. Usually we're super rigid because of trauma or a past experience that has left us kind of hopeless over it. So you may seem super defensive and like, rawr, don't touch me. I'll stab myself. Don't anybody come near me. You're going to find that right person who's going to soften you up. Soften your hard little heart. So next we have, who are you becoming by this birthday? We know what you're trying to release from the previous year, what you're kind of secretly hoping for, what gift is coming in. But who are you going to become by this birthday? Profound strength grows slowly. Do not take shortcuts. Make use of stored power. The positive power of the masculine is available for all. Take action and learn by doing. Slow and steady, like a sapling growing to be the great tree with roots that run deep grounded, that no wind can reap, no storm can touch. Magic starts here. Ready. I am Ingwaz. There's a masculine energy that you're kind of needing to hone in. Or this is actually who you're going to be by this point. So I really see you harnessing all your masculine energy by this point with action. This whole reading has read very masculine energy. Always a non-gender specific, but we all know that everybody can be masculine and both feminine, and I really see you embracing that by your birthday. By your birthday, you're going to I feel like you're going to have released so much and moved on from so much that you're going to actually discover that you've been kind of Somebody has been siphoning your energy. And you're gonna take some stitches and you're gonna stitch up that hole that you didn't even know was there because you're so busy. But you've had time now because you have removed these, I'm gonna just, not fake friends, but blood-sucking energy vampire friends. And you're going to sew this up. It'd be cool if it was your 22nd birthday coming up. Which is then very accurate because in your early 20s, it's all about discovering how friends transform in your life. By your birthday, you are going to just, you're gonna do it. You have it. You're getting that money, that success. You're letting this crap go where people are literally throwing knives at you constantly. God. There it is. I was like, I know you got the judgment in there too. You're removing the people that just constantly are judging you. And it's like, who are you? Judge yourself. Jeez. I know this really kind of got into a mess. This energy has been very interesting. Like while shuffling the cards, this one was very wild. So I'm excited for you, Pile 2. I hope you made your birthday wish. And it's gonna come true. It's not easy getting in fights where even if you won, it doesn't feel like you won because you're not talking to your friend. But it's like you don't want to build up this protection ring around you. You're like, personally, no thank you. If you guys could stop judging me. If you guys could, you know, stop throwing swords, I'd appreciate it. I don't want to have to always be the lion tamer. I just want to complete cycles and rest. Just keep hearing Cody from the last season of Survivor saying breaking necks and cashing checks. That guy is actually the whole energy of this pile. Like, that is very accurate. You don't watch Survivor, that is okay, but this is very Cody energy. Oh my god, it's so accurate. So, the way you're gonna do this, get in that. You are going to dominate your emotions. You are not letting anyone try and fight you. You're like, give me your swords, we're done. Be gone. You secretly want this. You secretly want this 10 of shells because you want to build something more than you actually have. And for that to happen, you have to kind of put yourself in situations you haven't done yet. Okay, so you want to be in that committed relationship. What does that look like for you? Where have you seen a healthy example of it? A healthy example of family, children, spouses. I feel like you've kind of mastered this self thing, but you're feeling very lonely, and finding people who you can do this with and talk to with and grow with is going to be great. So by your next birthday, you are going to have stitched up that hole that people were siphoning your energy from. You know, were you visiting this person regularly and realizing every time you did they weren't giving you the emotional attention of how far you go out of the way for this person? There's just aspects to you that are very generous and very kind, and I feel like people take advantage of, and you're kind of done with that. And by your birthday, people may say you're not the same person that you used to be. Why did you change? And it's like, you're only mad that you can't cross my boundaries. I'm putting up this hard line and saying, no, I'm done. Learning to say no is a very special gift. Pile 2, I think you got this. I'm really excited for you. Happy birthday. It looks like you have a wonderful year ahead of you. It looks like you are releasing so much bullshit, and you're really growing into this special person that you've wanted to be. More special than you already are. I know it's crazy, but it's true and possible. Thank you, Pile 2, for being here. If you liked this video, you can go ahead and click that little thumbs up button. And if you loved it, that would be so cool if you subscribe to my channel. I'm doing these videos pretty regularly and would love for you to join along on this journey. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a great day. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Happy birthday, and thank you for being here. Today we are looking at the gifts that are coming to you for your birthday. So if today's your birthday, happy birthday. If it was yesterday, then you are looking at what gifts are coming in a year from now. If today's your birthday, the gifts have arrived. So let's go ahead and get started. So you chose the pink candle. I'm excited for you. I feel like you have something you really want to come true. Like you're anxious to make a wish on this candle. So you're not going to be able to blow it out, but it will go out here on camera. Go ahead and make your wish. All right, up first we have the gift that is coming to you for you on your birthday. So you got quite a few cards, okay? So we're gonna just dive in and we're gonna tell this story. You are being given a gift of passion and creativity. Something that you've wanted to do is coming to you. You are receiving this gift alongside with somebody who is going to help you hone this gift. Maybe you're an actor and your co-star is somebody who you really vibe with and they're going to help you grow. I think you are feeling maybe, why is the word dejected coming to mind? That you don't necessarily have all the money you need right now, but what you're learning is you have emotional security. Like you're happy. So you may not have be earning a lot of cash right now, but you have quite an emotional maturity that is actually making this easier to get through. So I feel like you have a gift that is kind of a challenge coming up. Something nostalgic from your childhood. A reunion. But something that's kind of hard for you. It's hard when things happen that we see as a negative situation, like something from your past that is challenging. You may kind of want to just move on from that, but I think it's a situation that's coming up so you can deal with it, so you can move on from it. You are going to get your first kind of taste at what it's going to be like to have the money you want and the generosity you want. Not because it's your money, but maybe this person that you're working with, this gift, this opportunity, is giving you experience and practice in an environment where you get to be generous. Like, what's coming to mind is all the people who work for Mr. Beast. If you don't know who he is, which would be insane, he's basically the #1 YouTuber who is one of the most generous human beings on the entire planet. This person gives back absolutely everything he makes. I have been blown away by this kid and appreciate his existence in the world. So this is kind of making me think of all of his friends. They're not super rich, but they're getting that experience of what it's like to give, and it's setting their heart on fire and making them really excited to do that themselves. They're getting this opportunity, the first chances. Now, the Six of Swords can kind of represent almost like a regretful decision. So, like, you know, what if one of these kids, I don't know if you're getting the opportunity to go work with Mr. Beast. That would be awesome. But if it's something like that, it could be scary. You could think like, oh my God, I'm going to regret this. I can't leave my hometown. I can't move out of my mom's house to go after this opportunity that is being given to me from the world. But experiencing this will really encourage you to keep going. There is a sort of mental clarity here over a person. I feel like whatever this nostalgic past situation was, you're going to get the clarity of it. So yes, you are going to be in a challenging situation where maybe you have to grow. But you're getting that. And I think the ultimate gift you're getting, King of Pentacles. I mean, from the Ace of Cups to the King of Pentacles, this story is telling me that by your birthday, this whole, something that is making your heart come alive, it's gonna be this like adventure that just starts. Like I'm hearing like the horn that they start at the beginning of races and stuff. You're starting to do something really exciting, and no, you don't have money. No. But you are in a secure situation. It's going to bring up some stuff from your past or make you have to face it, or just at the same time this is happening while all this good stuff is happening. And you're kind of like, why is this happening? Why can't I just enjoy this? But the truth is they actually are working together. You're understanding something about your past that is going to help you with this. I think you're really excited about what you're doing, but you can't try and distract yourself from emotional stuff. And hope that it's going to work itself out. You are being led to a situation where you are going to get to make that money. You are following your dreams. I feel like you... Yeah, look at that. You're in a really secure situation. Trust the universe. Have faith. Because you may not have like money in the bank right now, but you are sitting on a wealth of abundance, a vortex of creation, as Abraham Hicks would say. You're going to be dealing with something from your past that maybe you've been kind of trying to run away from, but you'll be so grateful that you do, because you'll get clarity on it. Maybe you thought like one of your exes was kind of worse than they were. Or somebody in your family. Maybe you misunderstood a situation. But some sort of mental clarity is going to come over you by your birthday, and it's going to feel like a gift. The real gift is this Ace of Cups coming in. We have the Ace of Cups and the Three of Pentacles coming in. So you got a big present coming in, which is pretty cool. Let's get that bad boy over there. All right, let's scooch this present off to the side. So that's your gift that's coming. What is the thing that you want to release from this last year? What have you been dealing with since your previous birthday to this birthday that you're just like, I'm done with? I love how you got one single card compared to this story. Okay. All right. I think the thing that you are ready to release is kind of this lack of planning and balance and vision to make things happen. I feel like this gift coming in is going to be so exciting for you because I feel like you've been kind of trying to manifest things for so long. Like I see you standing over your, wherever you manifest things, whether you have an altar or it's literally the food you're cooking in the kitchen and the thoughts and intentions you're putting into it. I think you have been working a really long time to find this balance and kind of purpose, and you haven't really gotten that. And I think it's kind of time to throw out the old rule book. Well, we actually have the answer here. We have the answer of how to do this, but this is what you're wanting to release. So the way to release it, though, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, I feel like you are going to have to release some sort of unrealistic idea you had towards a situation. I think you've very possibly given up hope on this, and you're like, I have done everything. I have read every book. I have tried every recipe. I have done all the work. And the Knight of Cups really, I think it's time to release the jealousy. Like, I don't even think you're conscious of it. I think you look at other people's situations and you think, why not me? But that's not really gonna help. Honestly, it's your mind frame that has to change. The Three of Swords is like sorrow. Like, yeah, your heart is broken over this. And the Queen of Wands is a very aggressive card. So it's kind of, I'm reading this as like, this is actually what you've been doing, is you've just been so aggressive towards it, of like, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, it's gonna, I want. And so you keep going after this thing, and it's kind of like the faster you run, the harder you fall. And I just kind of see you sitting there like really frustrated and crying, like, I want to get there faster, and so I run faster and I trip because you don't have foresight. You're not seeing the rocks in the way. You're not seeing the things you're going to trip on. I think you are releasing an old way of doing things. And I think that kind of includes these three. The heartbreak, the jealousy, the aggression. Letting that go. Sometimes just being called out on it is enough. Because if being called out on it is not enough, then honestly, I don't know if you're ready. So, maybe your birthday's like 10 months from now. Okay, cool. Well, that's okay to not be ready also, because you just have to accept that things take time. And so I think you're like, I'm done being patient, when in reality you can't. But I think you're going to find a new way of doing things that won't leave you as frustrated. So this next thing is what you are secretly wishing for. I think I don't even know if it's very secret, but I kind of feel like you actually are keeping this to yourself. You're secretly really wanting to move on from this. I actually really don't see you talking about this. I kind of see this as a private defeat. Accept defeat. Accept it. Because then you can start letting in new ideas. I think you're excited for new ideas and letting this past thing that you really weren't able to accomplish in the way you wanted to, when you wanted to, and how you wanted to. That's what you're wanting and wishing for. But that's great, but how? Am I right? How? How are you going to get this? Eight of Crystals reversed. How to do this is to be patient. I think that's what I was saying you're kind of wanting to get rid of, and that's not possible. Avoid shortcuts, because shortcuts are actually going to result in failure in what you're going after. And I kind of suspect that's what's been going on. Is you kind of try and take these shortcuts. I feel like maybe this is you like doing spells to make something happen quickly. But the universe can only hand you the opportunities. You have to take the action. And I think a big thing is going to be admitting how you have not done something properly, or you haven't been doing it in a way that's going to help you succeed. So here we are. I feel like for your birthday, all you want is this. You want your heart to soar, and you want the people around you who are going to help you learn how to do it, show you how to do it, give you some experience in how to do it. I don't think howing is a word. You want to let go of this fear of no money, this fear of lack. And you just want to live in this beautiful realm of mental clarity and financial security. But I think you kind of need to admit that the way you've been going about things hasn't produced the right product, and you just keep getting sad and aggressive and just being like, "Argh." Go back to the drawing board. I love mood boards. I love manifestation boards. I'm into all that stuff. But the one thing I've really been taught and have learned is that your manifestations will come faster the more you release. And that has always been very confusing, but you're not going to get a different message from anyone else who's ever done it. You have to be relaxed at how things are going to show up in your life. And from the sounds of it, by your birthday, you're going to have a super kick-ass opportunity. So believe that this is possible, but kind of readjust. This last card we have is who you are going to become by this birthday. So by the time this birthday comes, what's the result of all this, the stuff you're trying to get rid of? Who are you? Who are you going to be to receive this gift? I'm going to read them in the order I pulled them, not numerical order. I pronounce it Fenrir the wolf. There is power in endings. Let go of your hatred. Belittling others to make yourself feel superior is never wise. Do not automatically fear those whom you may not fully understand. First impressions are not always correct. I am ravenous, my mouth open, the jaw lined with great white teeth. I chase the light. I eat too the darkness you offer. My eyes see all, yes, even you, and I taste the flesh of the betrayers. I wait. Soon. Yeah, you are very aggressive. And I mean, it's going to help you in the long run. But I think it's kind of important to I think you're going to become more aware that you have possibly been not trusting the right people. I feel like by your birthday, you're going to you're going to have this mental clarity that we're talking about here. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be a lot less, what's the word? Resentful towards your past. Popped right open. Ehwaz. Take speedy action. Open yourself to the power of flow. It benefits us to work with the rhythms of the natural world. Equine assisted therapy may be of comfort to you. Eat seasonally available foods and notice the particular energies of each season. We are not our past. The wind, it works its way through my hair, a crown of ink. I smell its direction. I feel its sway. My legs, they hold to the warmth of fur. The bellows of breathing, together, forward, now. I am Ehwaz. I think this card is kind of contrasting this one and letting you know to bring gentleness into your life. If you've never ridden a horse, they are extremely in tune with your emotions and how you're feeling, and so they will respond to you. If you start to get nervous, so will they. So I kind of feel like you may not be aware that when you get anxious, life starts to get more anxious, and it's kind of this cycle that you're not actually realizing is happening because of you. Ways to, if you're ever in this situation, let's say you're just getting so angry and you're like, I don't want to be angry. I am angry though. Breathe. People don't just say that because it sounds good. It actually helps. Just breathe. Get good at taking in deep breaths and holding it and letting it out slowly. Because this will actually change your chemical balance, your chemical makeup and imbalance that's making you feel so anxious. Because this card is a very like, I'm here to fight, I don't trust anybody, get out of my way. And this card is very much like, hey, whoa. Life is going to take its course. I don't need to freak out. I don't need to get mad. I think by your birthday, you're going to have actually way more rain on this energy. This was the first card I got. This is the second one. And so I really see it as like this card is holding this one down in a good way. You've been putting in a lot of effort towards this reality you've been kind of trying to create right here. This one, you've been trying. And I think you're just finally, look at this spilt canister. Yeah, it's kind of a hot mess. And I think this is just what you're trying to release, the like trying to figure it out. I think you're going to figure it out. Because this is a birthday gift. The gift that is coming to you is that this thing you've been manifesting is actually showing up. This thing that you have been creating spells for and talking about and imagining is coming. And you're not going to be alone with it too. You're going to have somebody here to help you. Somebody here to show you why this is so cool what you're doing and giving you the opportunity to start. Yeah, you're going to be afraid you might not have the money for a while. No real career gives you money up front. You got to work hard, but you are going to be in a very secure situation that will take you to this place. Something from your past is going to be coming up that's going to help challenge you. But through those challenges, you're going to have some mental clarity about a situation you've been going after. I think they're all connected. Be patient. Try and, if you have anger, release the anger. No, you can't trust everybody. But rein in that fear by rein in that fear by knowing not everybody is the same. Just because someone hurt you in the past doesn't mean someone's going to hurt you in the same way in the future. I feel like you have a big wish, and it's coming by your birthday. You're releasing this kind of imbalance while trying to balance things. trying to manifest but being angry. Wanting peace but being angry. You can't have these different worlds. You can't have this desire for one thing and not actually act out in your world what that looks like. Because the thing you're secretly wishing for is that this is just all going to work out. I think maybe you try and act like, I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And it's like, stop. I don't believe that at all. But just I think you want to be able to accept the defeat. I think you want to kind of put your pride away. I kind of see that. Put your pride away and just let this new you, this new year, transform you in the way that you were actually hoping for. So, pile 3. This was so fun. I appreciated getting to channel your birthday gift. I hope you see the gifts that are coming your way. I really hope I was able to give you some advice. And if you liked this video, there's a little thumbs up button you can click. And if you loved this video, I would just be so honored to have you join my channel and follow me along on this journey. So that's it, pile 3. Thank you for everything, and I hope you enjoy your day. Bye.